Okay, part number 2. Just got done. Oh, I like how the sun's playing on that. With where I was before. This is the offshoot from the build. Some of these ones have been here for a while. I think these ones were built first on the development. I will probably go back that way, but for right now I want to kind of go further deeper into the thing if I can. That's what I meant. In my other video I talked about glacier rocks. That's the shit. These were found further down or around here when they were making, they could have been when they were making the foundations for these. And they just had offshoot them somewhere. So we're just gonna do that. Alright, so this is part 2 of the video I was doing originally. I like to go further towards where it looked like there was a, well, I guess now because this would have to offshoot back towards the offshoot. This is all ground that was all cedar. That's why. You can tell it's cedar because it's red. This is the cedar. You can't really smell it, but sometimes if you can break it, you can't really. But it breaks down like this. It's actually pretty good. That's what your cedar chests are kind of made out of. When they freshly fall down and they're wet, that's that smell you get. All right, I really should have brought with me. Oh, here's a person walking a dog. I should have brought with me my water. I didn't think about it. Oh well. Here it comes. Now that's a normal tree, I think. Oh, they're walking another dog, so I'll just be quiet in a minute. So just enjoy the nature sounds in the background. Oh, they're supposed to have their dogs leashed and they're not. Shame, shame. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Hi, puppy son.
Beautiful day.
Oh, I know. Hi. Hi. Oh, aren't you pretty? Oh, it looks like you went swimming.
You did.
Does it go down to the actual water face? Like down the bottom? Or is it just like, is there like a pool? Or is she just like offshooting in the little creek beds?
We took her to a Max.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Polo grounds.
Yep. Okay, now I totally.
She was swimming there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she loves it.
I know. Oh my god, I love nature.
Have a good one.
You too. Happy 4th.
Yes, you too.
Oh wow, that's a lot of shale. Now talk about freaking shale offshoot. This is where Native Americans in a pile like this would have gotten. So you could definitely tell. I'm actually gonna come down here a little bit to show you. This is when they dig up shit. This is all that shale. This is actually, if you go to Hamburg, Chipmunk, this is where all that comes from. This is all part of the many layers of the ground. And this is like a mini version of what I was trying to show you on the other face of the actual wall. All right, so see how you can tell the different layers. Now, granted, it gets super buggy down here, so you don't do much. But see how it's like in lines? Because it's shale. And it's thick too, depending on how it goes. This is like a little trickle brook thing. But this is where the Native Americans would basically set aside, chop some stuff off of here, and then make a blade out of this stuff because it gets, when it fractures, it's super freaking sharp. Look at that. Super freaking sharp. Super sharp. Like I can even just see now. And like this is all this face, this has been worn down by a little bit of time, but this is where you can find a lot of cool things in here. Mine was a thicker one, a thicker edged one. That's a weird one. But basically, something's running around. Whoa. This is where you get a lot of mosquitoes. But there's more houses over there. This is like the little tributary that goes to the other section. But I'm gonna get back on the path. Something like this is where you can get like this is how little baby froggy. Little baby froggy. Little baby froggy. Little baby froggy. There you go hopping along there, little baby froggy. Hold on, little baby froggy. Little baby froggy. Little baby froggy. You can kind of see him. Boop, 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 boop. Put him back there. He's all fine. Hopping along on his little hop, hop, hop thing. Sometimes you'll see different kinds of stones. That's a different kind of a one. There's nothing I need right now. If I don't need it, I keep it here where I find it. But I mean, like, look at this. It's all shale. Shale, 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 and shale. Now, depending on which shale you're at, you can find trilobites in it. Hence what I was saying about Pandixie, aka Hamburg, which is actually getting a new entrance soon. So, alright. So anyways, there's another section right there for that tree. And that's how it is. It's just erosion and things like that. So, continuing on. Pretty much the same thing all throughout here, but now definitely not cedar anymore. Holy crap, no, not at all. Not at all. There's a little bit of cedar there. You can tell it's darker. That is definitely not cedar at all. Nope. And you can tell too because the height. There is no height difference. See how tall the cedar is? That's not tall. These cedars are freaking huge, as well as some of the other ones. Some of these, what is that? That's an oak. Over there, by where the actual cliff face is where the cedars are. That's why we didn't see much of the cedars necessarily anymore, because most of that you'd have to have cliff faces. We don't have a lot of the cliff faces or that high stuff where you get more oxygen and things like that on the one end, and less development and all the fun stuff. But apparently this path does not go to the edge of the creek because those people did not know what I was talking about. So we're just gonna go until it turns around and leads us back to where we need. Regardless, it's a nice walk in the woods. Which now, oh yeah, it feeds back. It's going right back around. Which is interesting. So anyways, there definitely, because you can even see that it's different kind of habitat. It's more lower growth, more sun, less, like it gets shorter and shorter, and this goes out to that, which I don't really want to go that way, because that just goes right out to their thing. But we'll go. Oh well, maybe there's an offshoot. We'll see. Let's see. If not, we can turn around and come back. But that other section was really, really cool, sitting on top of that cliff face. No, it's not. It's just an offshoot. But it's cool to figure out where the rest of this goes. And I don't know how they're going to do this, because basically I never saw the back end of this, and this goes out on the back end of a person's property line. Which, when it's all said and done, I don't know how they gauge that. It feels more like one of the other parks. So this just opens up on the back side of another house. Well, both of them. And this one they're trying to make a fence out of. Oh, that's actually kind of cool over there. See how the woods are? So now what's interesting is there's a whole nother thing on this side, which is a cute little offshoot. So if I was to get a house that was going to be on this development type stuff, I would have one further back here versus that one that's just being made. And one that's kind of around here where all the actual trees are. So these ones that are already set up on this end, that would be more or less my thing. But at the same time, you can't see the other side of the thing. Dragonfly. Oh, froggies. There's a damsel fry, actually. This is actually nice over here and done. So this is the back end of the other section. Oh, look at duckies. You can see the duckies. That's so cute. Way better than our place, but this is called the Aurora Mills. I don't know exactly what these trees are, but that's an old one. But there's all that stuff there. So if I was to buy a house, at least up here, I'd want to definitely buy something on an edge of something. But this is actually cool to know that there's something out here. Those are a little too close together on that side, though, if you know what I mean. Oh, now my nose is itching. Ooh, milkweed. So you can get stuff like this. And then sometimes, oh, there's a bee on that one, but sometimes, oh, Japanese beetles. We don't like those people. I'm not quite sure what these trees are right here. Not sure. Offhand, I don't even know what. That's a little fence. Well, that's maple. No. That's a maple. That's an oak, and I don't know what that other one is. Oh, interesting. Here's a baby cedar. It's a baby cedar trying to go because this was all redone. And come around. There's lots of birds. You can kind of just go around. And all the froggies. A little offshoot over here. There's an offshoot over here. They had to get environmental approval to do this. They must be building that one over there. Because there's a little on that one. But like I said, I'd like to do the ones behind me, if anything. Oh, red-winged blackbirds. See, I think that's why they said it was okay too. Because they had to make sure that there was enough wetlands available and good, offshooting of flooding and all that in there. And then, of course, you'd have to wind yourself around, but I'm going to go around. Okay, you can't see the duck. You can't see the duck. That's too bad. And I don't want to go anywhere over. Oh, they got a little cool thing on this side over there. But I guess I'll just continue walking as if I live here. Because you know what? I do right now. So that's really cool. Dragonfly! This is kind of cute. They got a whole bunch of stuff over here and a little patio and a watering fountain. And then it goes back further. Back that way. So yeah. You can't see the ducks. But they're over on that side. But I'm gonna go back this way now. But yeah, these ones are on the other side. There's a circular section you can do. There's another one on that side being built. But yeah, these are houses going for starting at 600,000, upwards of 800,000. Yeah. Would be nice to have that kind of money, wouldn't it? One can dream, right? That's eventually my end game. $1 million person. Right here, baby. Just gonna take some time and momentum and other stuff, but he's deep. That's a big one. Well, there's some other sections over there. You could probably see them where all the cattails aren't. But bonk. See, I like this. This is more natural. I can sleep to this shit. So like over there, where that is, or further on the other side, where 1, 2, 3, 4, well, they're probably July 4th people. Like, there's 4 cars over there. And each one of these houses has a different, you can pick from like, I think there's 5 different versions. Trying to see which ones are the ones that are similar. Yeah, none of them, as far as I know, are the same. At least none of them around here. Well, there's also add-ons that you could be like, I want this version, like the Devonshire model with a porch and a whatever, but of course you pay for each one, so that's why each one's a little bit different with the price range. But these ones down here were one of the first ones built. So these ones back here, first one's built. And then you go from here all the way up to the front, around where I am, where they're building the latest ones, because each lot's got to be paid for. Oh, I like the siding and the trimming and the stuff on some of them. But yeah, I don't think there's another path further over there, but you can tell a couple other different things over there. But because I don't want to get yelled at by private owners, I'm gonna go back into the woods. So for right now, we're gonna go back. So that's probably what the other people did, but so yeah, that's all that, and I'll probably shut you off until I get back to where I need to do this and where the fence is. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye.